Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco would have wanted to be here and join you. Actually, I'm just a shoe-in, as she is in transit for another equally important event. But on her behalf, and on the Department of Tourism's behalf, I would like to extend our strong support for the Filipino Food Month, and likewise for the Buwan ng Kalutong Pilipino, which was a proclamation, a presidential proclamation for the month of April. So I'd just like to start and say that the COVID-19 has been our litmus test, not just for the Department of Tourism, but for all government agencies, and I'm sure for all the industries, particularly in food. And it has tested the middle of how we deliver services, how we look at how we work, and we have essentially in the past 2 years of the pandemic learned to accept the unorthodox idea of working from home and the unorthodox way of meeting people via digital platforms. But the only thing that really flourished and survived and thrived during the pandemic was e-commerce. And among them was how people have pivoted into food and food business to keep themselves afloat. And this is very true for a lot of our tourism stakeholders. We're part of the travel agencies, tour operators, the hotel industries, the MICE, and the tour guides. Most of them, if not all, have turned to food as one of their passions. And some have decided to stay with the food industry. And the Department of Tourism would like to thank Grab for having that platform of enabling young, upcoming chefs, foodies that comprise the small, medium, and micro businesses to have a chance to be seen and to have a specific reach and market using your platform. For the Department of Tourism, I have just been, I just participated over the weekend, the Suri Suri Sugbu. I don't know if anybody know that. Can you raise your hand? Any of you who knows about Suri Suri Sugbu? So it's essentially a culinary travelogue of what Cebu has to offer. And we're using that as a platform for our very own Philippine Experiences program, focusing on culture, food and heritage, as well as arts. So this is one of the biggest programs of the Department of Tourism now. And what we're doing in each regional offices is using those best practices of Suri Suri Sugbu, offering their unique regional food, flavors, ingredients, and way of cooking into each region. So the NCR will have its own Philippine experience. And we're looking at wellness and health, pilgrimage, and medical wellness, and of course, focusing heavily on food. Because if there's one word that would describe Filipino cuisine, it is diverse. We are far beyond what international community know of us, of our adobo, our sinigang, our pancit, our quintessential balut. Each and every preparation, food preparation, takes into account the history of our people, the cultural availability, the local produce, and the ingenuity of the Filipino people. And this is what we want to bring out into the world through the Philippine Experience Program. And we hope we have an existing partnership with Grab that we will be launching soon. I know Kurt is here somewhere. He's there. But we're also looking into having Grab provide a venue for our pasalubongs, the distinct pasalubongs of each region that should and could and hopefully be available through Grab. Of course, it will be hampering from some silvanas from Dumaguete, or strawberries from La Trinidad, or dried mangoes and such. So these are things that areas that we can collaborate further with Grab and GrabFood and have them delivered to all of our tourists, domestic and international alike. So that's just a few snippets of what is in store for all of you with food, the Department of Tourism, and our dear partners in the industry. So good morning.